Good afternoon, I'm Paolo del Rosario. This is Newsfeed. Two private individuals have filed an election complaint against former Congressman Edgar Erice. The complainants accuse Erice of violating Section 261 of the Omnibus Election Code. Erice claimed he received documents on foreign bank accounts and properties of a COMELEC official, which was later dubbed the Bahamas Files. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia claimed it was Erice he was alluding to, and repeatedly denied the claims. The complainants say they are not connected with Garcia. The World Health Organization declares the rapid spread of mpox in African countries a global health emergency. This is the second time in 2 years mpox, formerly called monkeypox, was declared a public health emergency of international concern. The outbreak began in Congo with the spread of an endemic strain, but a new variant appears to spread more easily through close contact. Now, more than 17,000 suspected mpox cases and over 500 deaths have been reported in the African continent so far this year. That's a 160% increase from the same period last year. In Gaza, Palestinians flock a charity kitchen amid a hunger crisis. This as a conflict between Israel and Hamas continues in the northern Gaza Strip. A 4-year-old Palestinian girl already died due to malnutrition and lack of treatment. The United Nations earlier reported a surge in malnutrition cases amongst children in northern Gaza as the humanitarian crisis continues. The number of poor Filipinos declines in 2023. The Philippine Statistics Authority says the poverty rate in the country went down 15.5% last year. This translates to 17.54 million Filipinos living below the poverty line, seeing a 2.4 million drop from 2021. Out of the 18 regions, 11 recorded significant decreases in poverty incidence. As for the poverty threshold, or the minimum income required for a family to meet their basic needs, the national average stood at 13,873 pesos per month. 9 regions had a higher poverty threshold than the national average, including Central Luzon, Metro Manila, and Calabarzon. The Philippine government says elevated food prices hindered the reduction in the number of poor Filipinos. Now, the Marcos administration aims to reduce the poverty incidence to a single digit by the end of the president's term. After nearly 4 years, the Philippine Central Bank finally pulls the trigger on rate cuts. In line with expectations, the BSP slashed the policy rate by 25 basis points, reducing the key rate to 6.25%. The BSP cited expectations of cooler inflation as they kicked off the rate easing cycle. Central Bank Governor Eli Remolona also hinted at another 25 basis point cut by the end of the year. The last time the BSP cut rates was back in November 2020. Let's now check how the stock market fared today. The main index snapped a 2-day streak, shredding almost 0.2% to close at 66.92. Most sector indices fell, with mining and oil declining the largest at over 1%. Total value turnover went down to 5.5 billion pesos. Advancers led decliners 103 to 98, with 47 unchanged. And those are the news this hour. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Stay tuned to BNC for more top-of-the-hour news on Free TV Channel 31 and also on our website, bnc.ph. Bilyonaryo News Channel, always on top. Good afternoon.